Okay, so the next step in using Descartes is using little Post-it notes. So this is just a regular Post-it note that I cut into that size. You can probably get 3 of these sizes out of one normal sized Post-it note. So what I've done is I have Jimmy, okay, and it says that's going to be number sense and operations, and I put his range. Okay, so let's go over here. So Jimmy's range is 140 to 158, and I put it on this sticky. Now you'll notice that there's nothing here because the soft skills start at 161. But then I'm going to do that for all of my students. Now this will take a little while, but it's well worth it because now I'm looking at Samuel. So he's at the 151. Again, I'm looking at the range over here underneath numbers and operations. Okay, and I have, his was 151 to 164. And then I've got Mike is at 151 to 165, and so on. Now what's interesting is you'll notice this. I'm going to look down here, 157, 160, 170, it's slowly getting bigger, but look, we have a 160, but this student's overall RIT is a 173. And then look even here, you have a 154 in numbers and operations, and that's what's interesting. You look across, and it's all high. So this student struggles in numbers and operations more than anything else, and that's what is so fascinating about MAP. And you keep on going down, and way down here, your third highest student with a RIT of a 187 in numbers and operation is a 176. Again, this is this student's lowest. And then even again, the second highest RIT, a RIT of 190, has a range of 168 to 184 in numbers and operations. Okay, so now I go over here to my different category, and I have Marge, and her range is 172 to 185, so that fits in there. And then I have Isaac, is 176 to 189. You can notice that the 189 is going to go above this. But for now, I'm going to make sure I stay here. Okay, and again, the 171 to 180 is the same as this one over here. Now Leticia, she's very good, so she's going to be in that third group, the high achieving group, 181 to 193, and you see it connects there. So I'm going to choose some of these skills, whatever would go with my lesson. And then I have Sally. She, remember on your report here, Sally has the 192, and there's her numbers and operations. And there it is here. Numbers and operations 191 to 205, so she's over here. And now I can differentiate using those 3 groups of the, let's look over here, your 3 groups. They're going to be your 150s to 160s, your 170s, and then your 180s and 190s. And now I can create lessons based on the MAP scores, very specifically to, in this case, number sense and operations. Now, this takes a long time, but again, it's well worth it because then you're really targeting, for example, Jimmy. I can really target him. I might have to go to something other than MAP for these skills. But you can see how Samuel and Mike, they're going to get specifically what they need. And then I've got Marge. She's going to get what she needs. And Leticia. And then Sally. Excellent stuff.